This is our first real shot, and this is the first time we've been here in a little bit, so it's good to have you here.
Yeah. Good to be here.
Ajai.
Is this the chocolate that cures cancer?
Hey. What's the worst you've done?
Ajai.
It's very California.
Word?
Very California.
Yeah.
Does it?
This is dope.
Isn't your name anything?
What, does my name mean anything? Yeah. It means invincible.
No kidding.
No, you want to know what my full name means? Ajai means invincible. My middle name, Prasad, means gift from God. And Raj means king.
So don't fuck up. You've been given
Too late. I've already failed to live up to my name on so many levels.
Oh, well, there's no way.
That's really high up, though.
Yeah.
Well, there's no way. There's no way. Come on, man.
It's out of the
Like,
way.
I would have to be like Kanye and Einstein.
Yeah, yes.
Like 10 years ago.
Yes. God, this is so hard to be.
Ready to go?
Almost. Just
Start
gotta plug it in.
recording.
Just gotta plug it in.
How do we plug you?
Excuse
You
me?
know how to plug him, right?
Yeah.
Can we plug
I don't even know if I'm going to do that. Do you want me to do that?
Yeah, I love that.
Well, that does kind of segue
You
into...
want me to do Cogito or just this one?
Cogito. You know,
I'm
as
sorry.
long as you pronounce the company name right, I don't care. what you say.
Cogito.
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 It's
Italian.
yes.
Cogito.
Do you have somebody
the
that
word
can
sauce.
co-host for you if you're
Okay,
not there?
so-
in time?
No, I didn't hit him up
Justice,
last
sorry.
minute.
Yeah, remember, again...
Oh, it's alright. I wouldn't mind running out earlier than anything. So that would be a problem.
5 should be fine, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're my hero of the day.
You're my hero. You had chocolate. And it cures cancer. And whatever the other thing was.
Erectile dysfunction.
My hero
Yes.
is Jesus.
Low sperm count.
Yeah.
My
sperm count?
grocer.
Yeah.
They
Yay.
And it's
got me some shit I
natural
needed.
birth control.
Oh.
Seconds.
Oh, wait, no, that's also good. Yay. Enough of that, too.
Never
You
again,
don't have
so
to get them
used every day.
eggs tied.
Yay. No egg tying.
No squeezing of the eggs. Boiling.
Sorry.
Wait.
I got it in
Wait,
the middle.
which eggs are we talking about?
Yeah, that's right. I heard that in the
Talking
middle.
about ovaries.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yay.
Who's going to be my watcher every 7 minutes so I can restart
This
the
bitch
machine?
right here.
Okay. None of these bitches?
Hmm?
I think of you as
Look, I
one
got
of them.
7 minutes.
I want you guys to know I'm recording all this right now. So
That's fine.
this will
That's
be
fine.
recorded.
It's-
Wait, this podcast is being
it's all the
recorded?
shit you have
Right
to
now.
edit.
Deals off.
Try to listen to each other. Let's try not to talk over each other too much.
Yeah.
Joseph, who does that a lot. Why do you point fingers? We're gonna be on camera.
You said your name, so I pointed at you.
We need to look
Yeah,
like
I
we're
pointed at
like
you.
a unit, a cohesive.
Yeah.
By the way, cohesive. If you didn't know what that meant, that means cohesive. And
is the
if
universal
anyone
symbol
wants
for
to take the
cohesive.
lead right off the bat, I mean, I'll introduce the show, and then if you got something you want to say, go for it. Otherwise, we'll freeform it. Anyone got anything they want to start off right away?
I would like to say that this is too good for us, and we shouldn't have this. Just wanted to know that
This
real
is-
quick.
this
There's
is
a
even the
fireplace in here.
This is
Okay,
even
there's a
the best.
fireplace in it, and we're gonna have a 3D
I
camera.
mean, Jeff's great, but I know
Yeah.
a billionaire
Okay, hey,
who
he's
makes
still pretty
brains.
awesome.
Personally know a billionaire?
A billionaire. His name is Dave.
Does he
Billionaire.
give you any dollars?
Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. I was talking to a chick that's like a millionaire. Oh, no problem. You're fine.
No,
Want to join in?
I was talking to a chick that's a millionaire or like an heiress of like
Yeah.
money. And like I told her I came, and like she hasn't like wrote to me back. It was like I was having a Facebook message, and mind you, the whole conversation was like kind of cool. Like I wasn't saying anything, she wasn't saying anything. We were kind of flirting a little bit. She was like, "I like black guys." I was like, "I like white bitches," whatever, right? And
You
then
didn't say white bitches, did you?
I definitely said that, and that didn't offend her. As soon as she was like, "Oh, I'm going to visit my family. Oh, I'm going to Boston." I was like, "Oh, you're going to Boston for what?" She's like, "Oh, visit some family." I was like, "Oh, they're going to do some stage time." She's like, "No, I live in 72nd Street, where there's like $1 million apartment buildings." I was like, "Oh my god, you live there? That's crazy." She's like, "Yeah, I'm just like an heiress of like some money coming in." And I wrote to her. Oh yeah, I just came a little bit. I just wrote that, and I was like, she's never. wrote
That's
back to
it?
me.
Whoops.
That that was it. That
At
was
least you
it.
said a little bit.
What I love is
At least you didn't
white
say I
bitches-
came.
white bitch is nothing. Like you wanting part of the money, I'm out.
Well, and see, it wasn't even me
It's
wanting
less that than he implied that he jizzed his pants.
Yes,
I guess so.
Yes, yeah.
Why
That
would
might
she
have been
tell me?
unattractive.
And the thing, what happened?
No, I said that might have been unattractive to her.
That definitely might have been unattractive to
Maybe
her.
too hot.
Yeah, because she's already attractive.
Maybe she
So-
also came and was too embarrassed to say that.
She just hasn't.
When you came,
She took care of herself.
Oh, I can't type it.
Yeah,
Took care of herself.
she's still coming.
It's the I Swear to God podcast with
It's a little uglier, but shoots a better picture. Sorry. Okay. Because it's got gaffer tape all over it and those rings in the center that fix the focal length.
Oh, what was going on? Oh, the plug wasn't on.
It's just the old. No, it's the mirror is the wrong distance. It's nerdy shit.
It's so cool.
It looks like a coffee maker.
That's what I said. But that's what's kind of cool. It looks intuitive. I mean,
Yeah.
you don't want to put grounds in there, I guess. You don't want to put any water in
I
there.
would love to have that in my house just so people can watch me.
For you sexing the ladies?
Yeah, in 3D.
Oh, what does that mean?
Sexing the ladies?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a horrible thing. Don't
Sexing
do
the
it.
ladies.
Don't do it to women.
Making love to the ladies.
All right, you good?
Yeah, I think so.
Exposure.
For the
She's
record.
gonna come.
Yeah. Look at
Maybe
her.
that's
She
what
looks.
we
She had the
should
cum
have
face on. Yeah.
When's the
So
last time
funny.
you came? What's the last time you raped?
There's a fireplace here. I just didn't want to mention
Last
that.
time you raped and pillaged.
Fireplace here.
There's
Jesus, what day is it?
Because that's how broke I
Crackling.
am. I look at that and I'm like, oh, what fancy
Yeah.
now. Got natural heat.
All right, you're good to go.
I definitely talked to a debt collector today.
A debt collector?
A debt collector.
I thought you said a dick collector.
No. That would be worse. That would be way worse.
Much
I'd
worse.
be like, oh yeah, I don't have a dick anymore. It got collected.
Just collecting a dick. I didn't know they did that. Wait, how'd that go?
Oh, you know. I was like, I don't have money. What do you want from me? They're like, we want you to pay us money. I was like, oh,
Okay.
We are at cross purposes here.
So you just record. And
I
then
need
you're
a
off to
job.
races.
What was it for? Was it
It's for a student
Hey,
loan
shut
back
the
in
hell up.
college.
We're recording and we're
5 minutes
professionals.
We're professionals.
Jesus Christ, we're
Can you do me
supposed
a
to have
favor?
charisma anyway.
At the beginning of each 7-minute segment, just clap in front of it.
Okay, to market, okay.
Damn it, now I'm going to have to
And I'll
edit.
spin your audio. I'll sync it and send you the video.
All right, we're doing the
So
goddamn podcast. It's the I Swear to God podcast.
That's a cool jacket,
Make some.
sir.
Hey,
Sorry.
black guy.
It's an amazing jacket.
Black guy, this is why you guys don't.
like my jacket also?
Black guys, this is why you guys don't make it in the podcast. I don't focus.
He does
Solid
What
jacket
is the most
game all
successful?
around.
I mean, I guess there's This Week in Blackness is pretty popular, which I think is a great podcast.
You're asking the wrong guy.
Aisha Taylor's got Tyler. She's got one. Like, I mean, it's great. I don't know if there's a Latino podcast out there that's really
Girl.
doing that. Oh my God, that's
Call
right.
me when you're done.
You guys,
There's a Latino USA.
You guys
It's
can't
an
have
NPR
a podcast.
podcast that my friend and
I'll see
former
you
comedian.
Alright, cool. See you in a bit.
I don't know.
Thank you guys. It's the I Swear to God podcast. I'm Joseph Rocha. I'm here with Chris Hamilton.
Yeah, I think we should refer to you as Hollywood Rocha now. That's
Hollywood
what- Yeah,
Rocha?
Hollywood
Okay,
Rocha. You
all
got
right,
this
all
whole
right.
room thing now.
I always think of you as having. My name's Ajay Raj, and I always think of Joseph Rocha as having an alternate ego, Joe Roach.
Wait, an alternate
Yes.
ego
Yeah,
or an
alter
alternative
ego.
or an alternative?
Bitch, an alternative ego, like a '90s alternative.
Can we acknowledge the bitch? Is that right? Nah, I see.
He got really quiet when you said that. Like it felt real.
You can call me the clit at least.
The clit.
Yeah.
Kristy,
Remember that novelty
Relish.
70s hit? They call me the clit. All right, no one knows that reference. It's
Do
fine.
the clit.
We're here at the Cogito Studios in Soho.
God damn you
That's
guys!
been generously donated by Jeff Glass,
Yes.
a comedian and the owner and investor
Donated.
of Cogito. Hey
We
guys,
live
how,
here.
how are you?
Yeah, okay.
Thank you for starting strong.
I'm great. It's great. It's great to be. It is great to be here.
Yes, I love this space. We used to do a podcast called Forcing It podcast here, which is what I think of what comics do. Is like, no, buy my premise. This is what I'm going to give you. Laugh. You have no choice. Forcing it.
It's also what rapists do.
Yeah, they definitely do that.
Yes, it's not even 2 minutes and we already broke the rape barrier. We're already in the rape.
Ah!
Less impressive than the sound barrier and more illegal.
And notice that Kristy got really quiet after the word. How about that?
You called her a bitch. Like that happened.
What's wrong with that?
At the beginning.
No, actually, they blew the timing. I said I was gonna let me introduce the bitch. I was gonna.
No,
I love
Debt
it.
collectors.
no, that makes it worse.
I will go right off the bat and say that I've had a really temperamental week. I've had a pretty decent week, but twice this week, well, actually once this week, I lost my temper really, really bad. I'll start this by saying I saw a video today where this guy, apparently the guy in the car is with his wife, she's filming, and the guy on the outside, big marine-looking guy, loses his shit. He's like, fuck you! You almost killed my wife with your car! And he's screaming, he's kicking the door, he's calling him cunts, he's saying all kinds of horrible shit. And it's a 5-minute chunk of video, and the driver and his wife stay in the car, play it really, really cool. And I'm just looking at it going, I've been both of those people. I've been both the guy just kind of getting really quiet and going, just let this guy burn himself out. If I don't engage him, I'll be fine. But I've also been the guy losing his shit. I never kicked anybody, never hit anybody, but you know, where I've called people cunts and lost my mind. It's like, here's the sad part. I feel guilty maybe, or I feel bad that I do it, but in the moment, it's wonderful.
Yeah.
You're losing your shit.
It's like a drug.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, like all the juices just, you know, the juice. Everything seems like I'm alive right now, you know. And I just need to find better ways to feel alive because, like losing a shit like that. I mean, all it takes is one person going, yeah, you know what, I have a gun, or you know what, I'm gonna just kill you or throw you off the train or something like that. But no, I've never done anything violent out of it. Just gotten very ugly vocally and very, very loud.
I heard a great quote from Aristotle about anger. He said, to be angry is easy. To be angry at the right person, for the right reason, with the right intensity, for the right duration, is very difficult.
Mm-hmm, absolutely.
Yeah.
I like the other quote. He said, "I like young boys." That was actually one of his.
No, he never said that because it wasn't unusual at the time.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone would have said, "And."
Yeah.
What's the problem? Sure. I mean, you started to say something.
I don't know. I think Plato was more of the guy that fucked the boys. I
They all
think that's
did.
what it was.
I'm pretty sure they all fuck boys.
Yeah.
And I'm alright with that.
Why are you so far away?
I'm not far.
Okay.
She meant emotionally.
Emotionally?
Yeah.
Where
are you today? Chris is hiding in the corner.
No, what am I like?
He's coming by the fireplace. He's by the fireplace. He's coming
No,
too.
I've seen the same video.
He is coming.
And I just, in my heart, I wanted something to be open so that guy can get in there and fuck that guy up.
You wanted the guy on the outside to go in and kick his ass?
So
why? Actually, the guy was
Just
totally in the
because
wrong.
no, that's
Just to see.
No. That's a modern day dick. That's a modern day dick, and we accept it because
Wait,
everybody's
who
being
is the guy
in the
yelling?
car. The guy in the car is a modern day
Why?
dick.
Wait, what's this video? I don't
Okay, the
understand
video
context.
is
Let me
guess
see if I can set it up. Two people in a car, right? And one guy on the outside. And the two people in the car just almost hit the guy who's outside and his wife. And the guy on the outside is just yelling and just saying, "Come on out, man, I'm going to kick your ass." And just saying the most horrible shit, goading the guy to come out. And the guy on the side just sits there, very still, very quiet, doesn't even say anything.
Nah. He wasn't sitting there quiet, and that's the fucked up part.
Wait, what?
Because did you get what he said? So the guy's in the car, and then one of them goes, banging on the windshield, like, get out there, I want to fuck you up. Like, that's, everybody feels that. Everybody has that little thing. And this guy is just in there, just like not even looking at him, looking straight ahead, not like trying to make a phone call, not calling anybody, just, and then the guy who's angry looks at the woman with the camera and goes, "Yeah, fucking film me, you fucking cunt."
Calls her cunt.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because she's filming him.
Yeah.
Which means she's not just like, "Oh, what are we gonna do?" They're like, "Let's just film this guy real quick and put this on YouTube."
Well, she might have thought like she needs evidence in case it gets
exactly.
violent.
What are you talking about?
Wait. No! You're safe in your car. Nothing's happening.
Yeah, but he could.
So
he could
You
break
have
a
a
window.
lunatic who's
But he did. Like, if you watch the
Angry.
video,
But
you
if
can
he
see.
did and she was filming, then they would have that on.
And
yes.
how would the argument go? How would officer?
There's no argument. The guy is saying, "Come on out, I'm going to kick your ass." And he's kicking the door, punching the car. Does that sound to you like a time like, I need to go outside?
No. Hey, I'm not saying get out there.
Yeah.
I'm just saying you just don't fucking record someone when you can see someone
Absolutely not.
going crazy.
Absolutely not.
No, that's impossible. It's weird to think like, okay, yeah, just record him and hopefully if anything happens, let's have some investigations. No, if anything's gonna happen, you're already safe in your car. There's no need to record it. If they break your car, then some shit's gonna go down. That's gonna happen. But they didn't. Oh, sorry.
Keep going.
Okay, because the whole 7 thing. So that means nothing's crazy gonna happen. Nothing crazy did happen because if he was gonna break the car would have been broken. He tried to get in. He couldn't get in. That would have been it. That should have been it. You just stay in your car. Hey, let's talk, or try to calm the guy down.
The dude is kicking your door. He's punching the window.
Yeah.
And then his buddies come up, and then he really loses
But we don't know if those
shit.
are his buddies. We
They
have
are
no
his
idea.
buddies. They are his buddies. They're pulling him away.
Well, they could have just been people. Like, hey, calm down. What the hell are you
they were
doing?
his buddies.
Because then the soldier guy comes up afterwards. He's like, hey, calm down. He like this guy. But he goes, and that's the part that made me realize those guys were being dicks. Because if you ever get to that
The
point,
people in the car.
yes,
Unbelievable. You
Yes.
have the weirdest viewpoint sometimes.
no, yeah, I agree. But no,
I mean, I don't
this
see
one's
how you could believe that you'd see that. But anyway, so you think it was wrong for them to video? Like, why don't you just say that? Then anything video a cop? You go, why are you doing that? Why are you being a pussy? Why don't you just kill the cop?
Oh, that would have been wonderful. That would be awesome. If that could happen.
Just kill
Somebody
a
could fucking kill a cop. What is that beeping? Is that
I
going to
think
keep on
it's somebody
happening?
trying to get in the building.
Are they trying to?
But yeah, it's not a
random.
we don't have to worry about it.
Okay.
Well, so I've been there. Have you had those moments where you both or either?
On my way here, I almost fucked someone up.
Today,
Just on the principle.
Today.
For a reason. Electricity.
Yeah. So yeah.
Well,
Why?
don't hold on to it. What?
Why did you almost fuck fuck somebody up, Mr. Chris?
Just because. I don't
Just
know.
because?
I'm like, I don't know. I'm in a weird little thing I'm going through. No, there's nothing else I can say about it. I'm just going through, like, I don't know what it is. But I know if he would have filmed me, I would have fucked him up. That's what would have happened. But he didn't film me. He would like, I knew I was mad. He knew my mom must have
Why?
been mad.
Because you don't know if it's a union shoot or if it's non-union or you
What?
You're sad. You're after.
you're sad. You don't want to get filmed. What the hell? What does
No.
that make it
What
worse?
did he do to make Mr.
it's-
upset?
I'm not sure if you guys have ever been put in a predicament where you're obviously frustrated, and it's obvious that you're frustrated, and all someone has to do is just take a camera out and film you. Because now is not now, it's forever. Forever somebody's going to see that. Forever. It's not a so, because if it's a so, then everything's a so. It can't be just a so.
But that's where we're at. I mean, that's going to happen.
Yeah,
And
so
are
you
you
don't-
going to allow yourself to be affected because you see a camera, or are you just going to deal with how you're going to deal with it?
No, I'm definitely going to allow myself to fuck you up on camera. Like, if I get a chance, if I would have been that guy,
Doesn't that make you? What I don't even know how to say. Doesn't that make you worse in that you're dealing with whatever you're dealing with, and now you're going to fuck somebody up?
No.
That's what cops do.
No.
When cops
No.
come over and go, "Hey, fuck you, quit."
Yeah, and I get why they get mad. I don't agree with it. I don't think that should be a thing. But for you to just, if you're gonna take a camera and you see someone getting unjust, and the first thing you think is, I'm gonna pull out my camera, and that's what you do instead of fucking trying to solve whatever you can, or at least be a human and try to calm down the cop, calm down the man, so some things can happen faster and calmly. If you're gonna be a person like, I'm gonna just film this and then eventually put it on YouTube and then make thousands of views and exploit this person's anger and this person who's being unjust, that's fucked up. And if nobody can address that and no one wants to say that's fucked up because that is, you're a fucked up person. So those people in the car just acting calm, when he could have like, wait, just calm down. He could have done those things. Instead of doing that, what some people would assume, being a bigger person and not look at. No, you almost hit them. That's one thing. Address that. I'm sorry. I need some kind of
The
energy.
guy was screaming and kicking the door. So that's when you go, I'm sorry.
No, yes.
No, that's not gonna
Because
work.
when someone's angry, we need some kind of validation. We need you to say something to address me. Just something. Because if I'm angry, I either need you to feel my anger or non-feel it. And all you have to do is, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
The woman you're with, the guy calls her a cunt, and then you go, I need to really validate this guy's feelings.
No, you go, I'm sorry. Because they didn't have to go that far. It went him banging onto the door and him just like this, just looking like, I don't know what's happening. But no, you know what's happening. That's literally how it feels when somebody unjust gets attacked or something. And you're all like, well, you saw what happened. It's because I'm black. Or, oh, it's because I'm this way. It's because I'm this way. You go, nope, I don't see what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, you do. You see, I'm right here. It's obvious. So you get angry. You scream, and you start saying shit that don't even make sense, but that just sounds great to come out of your mouth. And that's what happened there. That's exactly what I saw. I saw this guy being a dick, just like,
I say you're taking the guy's side, the guy's screaming and kicking the door. You're kind of taking his side.
Nah, I would say, yes, I'm taking a side, but I would say if that dude would have got out the car, I'd be like, whoa, fuck, what are you doing? No, don't do that. That's what I'm saying. If the guy would have got out of the car, that would have been bad. I don't agree with that.
Look for the video. It's like 5 minutes. It's over the top. It really shows us how wonderful we can be when something's
the video
stupid.
name?
White guy attacking
White
guys.
guy.
White guy get angry.
I'll send
There'll be a
them
few that pop up, but you'll see it.
What?
Road rage.
Just remember that.
But you said you had a
Oh, you asshole. Can I have some?
Yeah. I just thought I could come out and eat them in front of you.
They look
Wasabi.
delicious.
Sad.
I don't even know what those are. I don't even care. And I'll eat them.
You had a moment like this.
Wait, you were on the train on your way here, Chris?
Yeah.
And what happened?
People are dicks. I realized.
That's your first album.
People are dicks. Thank you. Well, I realized that people don't know like other people's situations, what people are going through, and I usually get on this train, 59th Street, Columbus Circle, and there's usually a lot of people there, so I don't mind that. So I understand that you're not always considerate of other people and being there. So that makes sense. The train doors open up, ding ding. People get out, and then this one bitch kind of like pushes me. I'm like, "What are you doing, bitch?" Like,
You say what are you doing, bitch?
no, I kind of nudged her back. I couldn't help it. I had to nudge her back. I nudged her back a little bit, not too hard, just enough to where she went like I was a dick. And in her head, I am the dick because I didn't tell her what happened to me. So that's me being the dick there. I get on the train and this dude like does one of those reachings for the bars, but like near my face where like his coat is like touching my beard a little bit. You know what I mean? And I kind of like nudged him too. And mind you, in this train, everybody that's involved with me thinks I'm the angry black guy. That's what they think.
Why would they think that? You're watching the video, the guy kicking the car, going, "You right? You right?"
You right. Go ahead. Come on, do that. And then, at no point is anybody seeing my side of it. But that's me, because I'm not expressing it. I'm not saying anything that I probably should have. And then the guy that had his arm like in my face, he sits down right in front of me, which I don't mind. I'm like hanging onto the bar now. And he's sitting down in front of me, and I'm just like looking at him with my hoodie on, and like I'm just like in my head I'm killing him, but I'm not real life. I'm just
With
watching
that
him.
hoodie on, to clarify, it's
Yeah.
the hoodie with the snowflakes.
The Christmas hoodie, yes,
American
yes.
Eagle.
It is easily the whitest hoodie.
Yes. Well, I look ominous with it, right? Like I can look at you like this and just like staring at you.
Oh, sure.
You
Yeah,
look
like
like
a
that character
Jedi.
from Fat Albert.
But if only you could only see your head with the hood over it. But then like this ruins the
Yeah, that like
everything
everything's
down.
gonna.
Yeah.
And the whole time I was just like I want to fuck him up, but I'm not. And I was like, fuck. And I got off the train. I didn't do anything to him, but I thought about it. And if I would have done something, I would have been an asshole. So the same thing for that guy who was angry. Like his anger is anger. Everybody's gonna get angry. If he acts upon it and like actually like physically would have attacked him, then he's wrong. I think what he was doing was nothing. You have to express yourself. That's something you have to do. For someone not to acknowledge your anger is really fucked up because you're saying no, I'm not gonna acknowledge it. You're out there just saying I'm not gonna. You're a human, and I'm not gonna acknowledge you being a human right now.
Well, I mean, there's some like spiritual practices that say don't feed that anger. You know, I mean, which I don't know if I fully agree with that, or at least I don't always operate from that. But sometimes you don't have to get into somebody's like rage because some people are just pissed.
I'm not saying get to the
and
same
fucked
rage.
up, you
I'm
know?
not saying get to that level of where he's at. I'm not saying go ahead and scream at him because that's not what I want. But what he should have done, and what I would hope that the video let him do or whatever, is him go up to the guy like, look, I'm sorry. If you would have showed like some kind of vulnerability, like I didn't mean to, nobody's gonna be angry at a fucking dead animal. You're gonna be like, oh, well, okay. That's it.
Vulnerability. The guy is kicking and screaming. Does that sound like the time to be vulnerable to you?
Yeah. Especially when you're saving your car. I'm not saying trying to get in the car.
I'm not trying to put you on the spot.
No.
Does that sound right to everybody else? I mean, like.
Yeah, I would love to hear what about it. They're just like, I'm scared.
I mean, I don't see that at all.
Both of you.
Yeah. I can kind of see both sides of it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, the guy in the car should have at least, rather than look at, I haven't seen the video either.
Right.
But from the way you're describing it, he never acknowledges him at any point.
No, he looks at him directly in the eye, but he never says anything to him directly.
Well, he should as soon as like he almost hit him and like was like, dude, what the fuck, you almost hit me. He could have been like, I'm sorry, I fucked up.
Right.
But then after that, once the guy starts going fucking ape shit,
Right.
it seems like not feeding that or not reacting to it, not giving anything back to that
Yeah.
is a sensible strategy. It's an understandable strategy. It's not even about right or
You're
wrong.
safe. You're indoors. You're with your wife or some woman that you're with. Like to me, I go, no, keep cool. You know?
This is how I would say it.
With
How'd you
some
say
kind
it?
of-
If you at a bar and somebody's angry at you, you have no car to protect you, and they're about to fuck you up. What are you gonna do? You're gonna
Different situation.
no. Why I'm saying this is because his car was his bubble of protection. That was protecting him.
Yeah.
Yeah, if a guy was like, I'm gonna fuck you up, Rocha, you wouldn't be like, I don't notice
You
you.
mean in the bar?
Yeah.
Actually, I have done that.
You haven't
I have
just
done
not
that.
acknowledged them?
Yeah, I just let them burn themselves. I've had that several times. 'Cause
Wait,
I'm not-
were they angry like that guy, or were they just like,
Well,
Rojo.
it's hard to be that angry
Yeah.
with the person right in front of you. You know, unless you're willing to throw down. Because if that person's that angry,
Boom.
he would have attacked me.
Yeah.
But I've had the guy going, "Fuck you, motherfucker!" I'm just looking at him.
So yeah, there's the
going,
point.
We can do anything? You know, I've done that, and it's not even out of a sense of bravery. I'm going like, "You don't touch me, we're fine." You know what I mean? And by the way, I'm hating life in that moment. You know, going, "Who the fuck is this guy to disrespect me this way?" But the last thing I'm going to do is engage someone that over the top, unless they start attacking me or attack people I'm with. So yeah, I've done that. No, and there wasn't any spiritual practice. It was literally going, "I'm going to ride this out."
Yeah.
And see where this goes, you know. And if the guy attacks me, then I have to defend myself. But yeah, and the guys will burn out. They'll be like, "Well, fuck you," then they walk away.
And see what you
you're
just did there? You just proved my point.
I just proved your point.
Because he had a car. He had the car protecting him. And let's say if he didn't have the car.
You're insane.
Maybe, no. Because you just said you did it. You just said you were just in there just like, oh, I'm just not going to do anything about it. And they burn out. Yes. Now, I'm saying at the beginning of it, if you watch the video, he gets angrier. He doesn't start off just, he goes, yo, get out of the car, get out of the car. He doesn't get out of the car. He doesn't even acknowledge him. But let's say if he did acknowledge him, he would have burned out or he would have stopped. But he doesn't acknowledge him. So now he's like, you fucking it. You're not going to acknowledge me? You almost hit my... And now he's getting so much angry. He has all this... It's like his arguments just building on top of his arguments. He's not hearing anybody else's thing. So that's what he's getting angry about. And then those guys come in, they stop him, and he stops once he sees the guy in the military suit. So he's like, all right, cool. You know what I mean? So he's sensible.
I get
Sensible
in
in
an
a way.
elevator to get to a train, and there's two women come up, get in front of me. one older woman right behind me, and she doesn't move out of my way, right? So I just go in, turn around, and she's right on me. And I'm like, all right, lady, you don't have to move, but I'm getting on the train. She goes, you should move to the right. I go, nope, I'm not. She goes, well, you're an asshole. And right away I said, well, you're a fucking cunt. What do you want me to do about it? And it was this like 30-second fuse of just ugliness where I'm like, I just don't have... It's like 8 o'clock in the morning, I'm freezing. I hate being awake at that hour anyway. and I just, it's the worst instinct that I have. But it's also like, lady, what's wrong with you? Just move. Just move. It's a constant thing with me. Like, I don't expect New Yorkers to have manners or politeness or courtesy, but if I'm getting out of a train and you're in my way, get the fuck out of my way! What's wrong with you? I mean, like, don't you understand physics? You know, and I'm an angry person, but I generally don't go around inflicting anger on people, but, like, that's one point where I go, like, I can't be the better man right here, right now. I just can't, you know, and I just hope I don't end up getting stabbed or shot because I decided to be like...
If a stranger calls you an asshole, you're within their rights.
Yeah,
you're within your rights.
Exactly,
I don't know.
Exactly.
I probably would have done the
You
same.
know what I think it is? I think it is that in my head, I think, because I used to get picked on as a kid, that I go, my thing is, nope, you're not going to pick on me. Nope, nip it in the bud. You know, and I've done, it's not just women, I've done that with other people, men. One time I get on the F train, and black guy, I don't know how to set it up, but the seat's open next to him. So I come in, I sit down, and he goes, oh, hell no. Why are you sitting next to me? Now, I'm like, this guy's frightening looking. But I said to him, well, then fucking move if you don't like it. And he didn't move, so it was just this, like, 20-minute tension-filled ride where, you know, like, I'm just like, I could die, but, like, who the fuck are you? Like, oh, hell no. Like, oh, let me be afraid of you. Let me live like I used to live in high school, where everything used to frighten me, you know?
Well, I want to just say this for the record, that we're not people. Like, we're better than people.
Are you saying as comics?
No, I mean, as who we are, we're better than people. And I was going to a bar once, and we, like, needed a card or whatever, and, like, you know, ID or whatever, something like that. And it was, like, the doorman, whatever you want to call him. He was outside. Yeah, doorman, fuck him. Right? And I forgot what we were talking about, but I said something to, like, oh, you don't like Taylor Swift or something like that? He was like, oh, hell no, I don't like Taylor Swift. Ha, motherfucker, I don't like Taylor Swift.
That's a little too defensive.
And we looked at each other like friends.
He obviously loves Taylor Swift.
Yeah. And we like, why is he doing that? Like, it was a joke that he was trying to sell, but it bombed horribly. Like, nobody gave him anything.
That's funny.
And then later on, we started talking. We're still outside talking. And he goes, yeah, I like Taylor Swift. Though. I was like, you asshole. Like, what he was trying to do was trying to get some kind of laugh out of us. And he wasn't, because he's a fucking person. And people just do hacky shit. That's what people do, hacky shit. That's what they do. And that's what he was trying to do. He was trying to get something out of us, but we didn't, because he wasn't funny, he wasn't cool, nobody liked him. And I guarantee you that was the same thing that guy did at the train. He just, oh, hell no. Like,
I just love your assessment of that. Nobody liked him. No
one liked him, yes. That's why he works there. It fucking sucks.
You had something
Chris.
that happened to you, apparently.
Yes.
Well, no, I'm hearing...
Oh, come
By
on.
the way,
Throw something
Ajay
out.
and I are the
I want some more
observers
nuts.
today. We're the
throw
cold,
something out there.
detached observers in the moment.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, barely. Like, he's like, I don't want to be here.
Don't be.
I'm
Be participants. Yeah.
He brought wasabi.
He did bring wasabi nuts.
They're delicious.
They're very good.
By the
Okay, you
way.
have to be quiet for the rest of the podcast.
Your wasabi nuts are just...
Love
You're
wasabi
stalling.
nuts.
What happened? It was intense.
How am I stalling? I'm trying to... Okay, anyway.
Talk about his nuts.
I'm just hearing a lot of primal energy from the two of you today.
Uh-huh.
And I'm wondering, has it been a primal week for all of us?
I think so for me, yeah.
Working on anger issues.
Oh,
Did
I
you
got-
work on-
It's also cool.
Oh, yeah. I don't know about worked on, but I experienced, like, volcanic levels of anger this week. I was coming out of, like, a depressive episode the week before, and then, like, just got really pissed this week. I know it sounds like I'm going to say more about this, but there's, like, it gets into kind of some uncomfortable territory. But, like, it is kind of the flip side of depression is anger, too. Like, depression is just anger that you turn in. It's
inward. It's
anger
inward
turned inward.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's
I mean, it's more than that. Here's what I was thinking about this week too. Like, the depression is a really shitty word. Like, it's so imprecise, and we use it so much to describe so many things. Like, I was at a coffee shop, and there was a little sticker. It said, "Depresso, the feeling when you run out of coffee." I'm like, nope. Like, yeah, I get sad when I don't have coffee, but, like, depression is like it's a mental illness. It's a separate thing. It's like, I don't know.
Your video, by the way, did you guys see or listen to? I listened to your video. Ajay posted a video online.
I posted a video. That's what I'm thinking about. I posted a video about depression. I was going to start this channel about it. I posted a second video that was like. Actually, it was weird. Like I was depressed when I posted it. I didn't want to record it, and then I didn't want to post it, but then I did. So like, because I want to keep the momentum going, and now I'm rethinking this YouTube channel being just about depression. It was like you said, like, you know, don't let it become your identity, and that's something I was thinking about. And like, when I come out of depression, it's not something I want to think about necessarily, and that's part of why we don't talk about it. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm struggling with that. Like, basically, what I'm struggling with this week is that I'm trying to do too many things. I have too many things that I'm trying to do, and it's diluting my focus and my energy, and I don't think I'm doing anything that effectively right now. You know?
Well, it's funny because this half of the table, I don't know how it looks on the video or if it's still recording.
It was.
It ended. It's like the depression side, and this side is the outward anger side.
Are you really depressed?
Well, I mean, Ajay and I have very
Wait a second,
similar...
you make a statement.
I am, yes. Yeah. I talked about it last week. I have depression, but the anger came out today on the street in front of Gourmet Garage. We're in Soho.
Sorry.
We're in Soho right now. It's gorgeous here. It's very wealthy. Mm-hmm. There's a fucking gallery around the corner that just has pictures of horses that are like $12,000, $20,000 pictures of horses. I can take a picture of a horse for free. I'm sorry to the artists out there, but fuck those artists that are just like getting $20,000. Because I've taken prettier picture. Anyway. No, there's a dude, and I stereotyped him. Like, have you ever stereotyped somebody and just hated them?
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
That inner stereotype?
Always stereotypes, sure.
White guy.
Oh, already got one.
Gray, gray hair. Joseph Rocha calls me. I'm on Facebook with you trying to, coordinate.
Thank you for that.
Coordinate where we're going to meet. Joseph Rocha calls me. I'm in front of Gourmet Garage, which... Fuck Gourmet Garage.
Yeah, I agree.
It sounds like it.
I know.
It's not a fucking garage. It's $20 croissants and almonds.
Not a lot of mechanics.
Can't
go in
even
there.
park my car here.
Yeah.
Not a lot of blue
That's what
collar
she's
guys.
mad about?
Not a lot of blue collar guys
Nothing.
going, yo, let me get a croissant, a pate.
No, I want
Let's
someone
get
to
quick.
drive their car through the storefront and be like,
Exactly.
it said it was a garage. What? I don't...
No, it's lettuce that I could never afford. I can't afford their lettuce. When I can't
Shit.
afford your lettuce, fuck your lettuce.
Fuck your
Fuck your lettuce. Oh, man,
Fuck your leg.
I read an article on... a lot of it is like money
Anime.
stuff. Like I read, you're talking about like $20,000 horse paintings. I read an article on Slate, and it was by this crime writer that I like, but like this wasn't about crime. It was about the time he went on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and almost won. He almost won like $500,000, and he took a guess, and he got knocked back down to $25,000.
Right.
So he's like, I lost $225,000 in 10 seconds. Right. I'm like, yeah, but you also won, $20,000, $25,000.
And you never earned, really.
Yeah. And, he's talking about, like, I skimmed the article and he's like, oh, I'm married. I don't have any debt and this. I'm like, go fuck yourself, dude. You don't have any debt. Bite my fucking dick, you piece of shit.
There's the anger.
This is the anger.
There's the anger.
Why would you have him bite your dick? That'll hurt you.
I know, that's true.
Don't have him bite your
You
dick.
say things.
you're angry.
You say some shit. You just say some shit. I go to bite my dick as a go-to.
I know it's a word we just had an epiphany. That's why you're angry. Because you're letting people bite your dick. Don't do that.
That's
No
true.
dick.
Don't let people bite your dick.
Suckling.
Yeah.
Suck your dick.
Suckling.
What?
Suckling dick.
Suckling. That sounds very
Nurture.
Wait,
short story.
Nurture
Suckling dick
head.
is that like suckling pig? Because that's roasting it on a spit.
That's worse.
That's what the
good.
dick collectors
That's actually
do
worse.
with my
Dick
dick
collector.
right now.
It's the I swear to God podcast where no joke is too long. That's all I love to ever do.
There's so many tags to this joke.
So many times.
I wanted to
Treat
say
it
that.
like a peach. Treating
Huh? Treat your dick. That's Dr. Christina Bellich saying, treat your dick like a peach.
I'm a little turned on right now.
You treat your peach like a dick?
What's happening? Just put that out there.
What would your peach be? Peach is juicy like a peach. You guys know that rap song?
Yeah.
As I look at
Yeah, you looked at me.
Hey, black guy, can you go to your rap
you
database?
see that
Hell
good
yeah.
drip rap from your chin.
Like, okay, would you go to me for like R&B or perhaps old grunge music? And what music would you go to?
Machata.
Mariachi.
Bachata.
Yeah.
How's he crossing the border?
Oh my God! You into Canada?
Exactly.
I was gonna say, all right, be serious now. Can we not have fun anymore?
What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say?
No, I just want to say really
Seriously.
quickly that I don't know if the thing you said that anger is the other side of depression. I don't think it works that way. I don't think emotions have necessarily an opposite or what would you call it? Like an opposite is enough. And I realized that to me, depression, if I'm angry and I feel bad, that's not depression. I'm angry. I'm actually experiencing an emotion. If I'm sad, it's when I'm in that weird numb thing where I don't even know what I'm feeling or don't even want to admit that I'm feeling. That's an ugly feeling. I feel like there's a thumb on my brain going, you're not going to feel anything. And it's an ugly feeling. And the more sophisticated I get about how my depression works, the more I go like, uh-oh, I need to go walk. I need to go work out. I need to go do something, call somebody. Because I can get stuck in that space. It feels like I've eaten up years in that space. I'm like, fuck it, I don't give a fuck, whatever. And it's just not worth it to me anymore.
Yeah. But see, that's not what depression is for me. Well, it can be that like numb, like I can't do anything.
Get your hand out anywhere.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. But also there is like a real like rage, like against whether it's circumstance. Yeah.
How could
like,
you call that depression though?
Well, it is because it's and I have like suicidal thoughts. It's like rage that like fuck all of this. I could just jump off a bridge. Like I could just do that.
Right.
And then that's like, yeah, there's a lot of anger there, but it's like then I get angry at like everyone else for like, yeah, and I get like with my family, like it's it's always the people that are closest to you and that love you the most. You have the capacity to hurt them the most, and I think about like hurting them emotionally. With like,
I wrote a joke about how, as a young man, I used to get angry at everything. Now I realize that anger should only be saved for loved ones. Family,
I had a joke like that.
Oh yeah, well I said it first.
Yeah, you did.
I said it in '84.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Welcome to comedian competition.
Oh god. No, but I'm like, if they really love me, they would just understand that I don't like living and I can just stop doing it.
Yeah, there is something to that.
That's how I feel sometimes, and that is why I will be seeking psychiatric help soon.
Oh shit.
Because I have like a chemical thing too. Because there's stuff I can do. Like when
you actually have a chemical.
I'm sure that I do. I'm sure.
Don't know, though.
I'm like I've been diagnosed. It runs in my family, which is maybe a lot to say in public. Sorry, whatever. It's done.
Well,
It's awkward. I don't know. I'm an overshare. I mean, I posted these stupid videos.
With Aziz Ansari, so that would take it to his family.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I'm Aziz Ansari, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, there's a beauty to your vulnerability, though.
Yeah, but
You know?
it makes me nervous.
Why? Why don't you look at it this way? This is me telling you what to think.
Put thoughts in his head.
That you are able to be vulnerable, and for dudes, that's a huge thing because you're inspiring probably people that don't really say it to you. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Sure.
I didn't make sense.
I
to me.
don't know if that's rallying, but it like I'm suicidal. I tried 3 times. Like, it's got to be chemical in a lot of ways.
Yeah,
And
I think I have a chemical thing because like out of nowhere, like this is what gets, and this is why like I have a joke list of. I've been meaning to turn this into a bit, but reasons to not believe in God. One of them is like hemorrhoids. Like
Right.
no loving God would create like blisters on your asshole. Like that's sadistic shit. And depression is another one. Chemical depression is another one because there's good and then there's evil, and then there's like depression is a third thing that's beyond good and evil. That's just like. It's just like the unmaking of reality, or it's like a negation of both good and evil. Like, okay, if my dog dies and I feel sad, fine. That means like I love the dog. There's a stimulus, there's a response. Dog dies, I feel sad. But depression is like I'm going along, living my life, trying to set goals, trying to like succeed at things, trying to enjoy myself,
Right.
and out of nowhere, I can get what I like of taking and calling suicide attacks. Which is like in me, like a suicide, like an attack of like, oh, all of a sudden I just want to kill myself now. Like I just suddenly want to go jump off a bridge, or I'm angry, I don't feel like doing anything. Like just out of nowhere, for no reason.
Yeah.
No stimulus response, no logic to it. I mean, there's a physical thing going on, I'm pointing to my head. I don't know if this is recording
It is
anymore.
recording it.
Oh, then you know that already.
He's mad at the camera now. Son of a bitch.
I'm smiling now.
Damn it!
Do you think that, like, because I think we had this discussion before, I think, about dudes, like, not being able to express depression, like, verbally.
It's in its nature, and this is one thing I think in my next video, I'm going to talk about this. So my last video that I posted didn't get very many views. I posted it on a Tuesday. I don't know, but I was really depressed, and I was having a hard time expressing myself because depression does impair your cognitive abilities. Sure. Yeah. Depression, the most sadistic and sinister thing about it is that it impairs your ability. In its nature, it impairs your ability to deal with it or to express anything about it. Yeah. It undermines anything you might do to combat it. That's what it does. That's
one of the things I've heard is that depression makes you think you don't have anything going on. That's one of the tricky things about depression. You don't realize that that's the depression working. What are you talking about? You're just a piece of shit. You know what I mean? It's no, I'm not depressed. It's just everything sucks forever. That's
just
I don't
how
know
it
if that's a medically accurate thing, but it is kind of a perfect example of how depression can be really sneaky. Just going you're just an asshole. That's all.
Yeah. It's no, I'm a stupid piece of shit. I fucked up my whole life, and that's it. What?
Wow. Well,
Oh no, can I say that we did shrooms together?
Yeah, sure.
What?
I don't know.
How many times are you going to reveal someone suicidal, history of suicide?
We did shrooms
What
together.
if he said no? It's too late.
This is shot in segments, so we can erase
That's
that.
true. But I don't.
And it's in segment. It's in the beginning of the segment. So
that's a good point. You're right. Okay, sorry, I didn't see that part.
We could edit that out.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Him and I did shrooms along with other people. And that was one of the things. My depression, I had to leave at some point because it came. I really wanted. Okay, I'm putting this out there. I've said it a couple times. I want to do a podcast where we ingest shrooms.
I want to do that too. I want to do that to all of us. Yeah.
No, it can be anybody that is in this. Anybody who wants, but just from beginning to end, have it recorded. Have a documentation of the effects. Anyway, so an experiment. But that's one of the things that came to the forefront was just oh, there's my depression. I was talking to my depression.
Oh shit.
A fucking, oh, you're my depression. Hi. And I was just talking, having a mental dialogue. It was just so many things going on. And I just saw it was just it was telling me, I was in a bathroom. Do you remember that bathroom in that bar? How fucking crazy it was?
No. Don't.
So we were in this bar. And the circle of life went through the bar, right? And there's just pictures of playmates plastered on the walls. And I'm a girl. I've had to deal, everybody has their hang-ups. I've had to deal with body image issues and all that. But when I walked into the bathroom on shrooms, looking at Playboy playmates, I started talking to a poster of Jenny McCarthy. And I was just I ain't shit. I'm just sitting there I ain't shit. I'm just a goat, right? We're all just earth people. Because at the end of the day, we're just earth people in suits. That's all we are. We're earth people in suits. And we judge each other. Go ahead. I don't want to do
outfits.
We're oh, yeah, your suit's really pretty. It's kind of when you look at a 5-year-old girl and she's putting glitter on she's making something and she's putting glitter on something and you're that's a really pretty art project. You're putting glitter. We're our own art project. That's all we fucking are. I really wish I was high right now.
That's all I said something. I would have brought a joint.
That would have been really nice.
Although it would have impaired my ability to
talk
or say anything. Yeah. I recorded, it's dumb. I recorded a video. I was trying to record a video, but I was high. So then I was just talking about how I was high. I was am I going to post this? I don't know if I'm going to post this. No, look, I have a thing. I think it's, this whole thing, we put our best face forward, we put our best foot forward, and it's killing us. It's killing all of us because we have all the things that we don't say, that we hold back, that the things that we're hung up on or that we're fucked up about or that we can't articulate or reveal, the things we hold back destroy us from the inside. I think for everybody across the board. And so I have this, sometimes I have this crazy, and this is, now I do it with the depression thing. That's born out of that belief. And then, but then I put it out there and I get scared. I'm looking for a job right now, kind of, or I have to figure out some way that I can pay my rent moving forward.
Shit.
And
how typical.
Paying bills, all that. I'm in a pretty dire financial situation. It feels like sometimes, but the point being there, I worry about being too vulnerable publicly, and then it's on the internet.
I still get hired. I swear to God.
And,
I swear to God.
I swear to God.
I
swear.
You know what I love about things like The Daily Show and Colbert is that there's no news out there that's worth of anything that's mainstream. You know, it's all just manufactured stuff, blah, blah, blah.
Brian Williams is an example. Jesus
Unbelievable,
fucking Christ.
unbelievable. What I love about that, I'm not even a big fan. I'm the guy that said you're getting the news from comedians. That's a little scary. But the only thing I like is when Stewart will read, so this happened today in this place. And then he'll go, what the fuck? Why did that happen? I go, yeah, exactly. Sometimes that's all I need. Someone to go, yeah, this is stupid. This is horrible. I don't even need all the facts. I just need to know this is bullshit. And that's why I think people listen to them. You know, they gravitate to Stewart and satire and The Onion and Colbert. Right. It's not that you're the funniest thing in the world. I just need someone to go, fuck you! Do you think I'm stupid?
Someone else should go, I see this too. I see this too.
Well, that's what I think stand-up is for me. That's what got me on stage. I had all these thoughts that, like, I go, I know these are important, but I don't know how to validate myself. I go up in front of an audience. They would laugh. I would literally say sometimes, though, you guys see this? And they go, yeah, it felt so good. And then over a period of time, I didn't have to do that as much anymore. But that's one of the basic things I learned in stand-up was like, you guys see it too, right? I'm not you know, and it's nice to have a crowd of people validate that.
Yeah, and that was the initial impulse with the depression thing is that, well, because I don't know, I've tried talking about it on stage, I still will try to develop bits about it.
Yeah.
But there's an immediacy, there's like things maybe I have to say that I don't want to be constrained by, I've got to craft this into a bit that's funny to just say this thing that I think is important to say. So, but I don't know.
What's going on, Chris?
now I'm second guessing.
Do you need some coffee?
No, I'm good.
It's the wasabi?
Yeah, I took two by accident.
It'll help.
No, it's okay. I'll be fine. Thank you, yeah.
I found that depression has helped me creatively in this sense. This is a real thing. Like, in the last, 7 years, I would live insomniac. Just be in bed, frightened, just wondering, what the fuck am I going to do? How am I going to pay this bill? How am I going to do this? And it was this pressure, this intense pressure that would just oh my God, and it would get as dark as it possibly can. And then I would have an idea for a joke, a little spark. And everything I thought about was gone. That little moment, something in my brain went, yay! And I think it's like how a diamond is made. It's years, it's like a piece of coal with years of pressure making it into a diamond. I think that's what depression does with me sometimes. It's the most... What's that?
It's like you make a giant depression turd.
Well, you know what? I had a joke about how I wish I could take a mental shit sometimes. Like a nice big,
It just comes out your ear.
Yeah, exactly. Go, oh, okay, good. All that shit is gone now. Now I can be happy again. Yeah, absolutely.
Chris, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, what the fuck is going on, Chris H?
I'm just listening, guys.
Oh, man.
I see your energy right now, and it's not Chris. What's going on?
It's not Chris H.
Who
are you? I don't know.
Who are you, Chris?
No, I'm just listening. I'm listening.
Yeah, how could you not be comfortable after being ganged up like that right now?
Oh, I don't know. I like getting ganged up, if you know what I mean. Dicks.
As a person who likes to force
whoa.
Epiphany, you mentioned epiphany. I had a very minor epiphany about how I deliver stuff, and I'm a walking messenger, right? And so what I would do is I have to...
Wait, you were a what?
A walking messenger. I have to deliver packages, like a bike messenger.
But you walk?
Yeah.
Wait, that's a job?
I can hook you up.
Can I be hooked up?
It's not that I know that I can hook you up, but I can give you yeah.
Dude, yeah. I love walking. I realize that's a ridiculous thing to say.
Do you like messengering?
I'm a big fan of both of those things. I've had this thought when I look at job postings on Craigslist. I always see make this much money a day. I'm like, it's like being a bike messenger. I'm like,
I'm trying to tell you a story of my life.
Okay, go on.
No, please,
please.
You walked into
believe me, if you can handle the cold, you'll be fine. So I have to look at my computer, and I have to get the where I have to deliver, and so I'd have to take off my glove, every time, right? And because I can't do it with the glove, and then I realized, I have a stylus. I don't have to take off my glove, and it was like, and it was the lamest epiphany. I could have just I should have known that with the phone that all I have to do is use a stylus. Yet that's how my life works sometimes. The most basic thing, wow, I've been working so efficiently. I've probably lost circulation in my hand. Exposing it's been fucking brutally cold, man. And when you're out there all day, you know what's funny though? I end up liking it. Talk about a great way to cut to depression. Cold makes you go, let's not worry about all that existential shit. Just stay alive and do your job. And I think that's wonderful. But that's a great way to not get depressed. You go, hey man, all you have to do is breathe. Stay alive, stay warm. You can do those things. then that's fine, you know. And then it's also a great time for me because I read more, which I love. I mean, that's for all my fucking toys. My basic level will always be reading, you know.
Sure.
Like, I just don't do it as much. Like, why would I read when I can play, you know, Captain America? So dumb. What the hell's with your energy?
Oh my god!
I just noticed
You
it.
went 0 to 100.
Yeah,
I don't like
You
it.
went 0
You
to
didn't
100.
notice it because the fire's going out.
I know. That's what I've been looking at.
Oh, maybe that's why his
Yeah,
energy
maybe that's what
gone.
it is. Sadness.
You know the fire's going out.
Fuel for the fire.
Yeah.
A little tribute to my friend Jeff Glass, who's allowing us to use this place
Yes,
for the
Jeff.
podcast.
Jeff Glass.
Is that there's a word that I want to say, but I don't know how to say it properly. But it just means he's
Homo.
Yeah. No. I said that several times earlier. No, I have no
Yeah,
problem
but
with
you
that at
said
all.
cunt.
Cunt.
He was
I keep meaning to correct you.
Cunt.
what
But
is it called? An umlaut?
Umlaut.
There you go.
Cunt.
I don't know if I'm using it correctly, but setting a table.
Sorry.
Jeff knows how to set a table. Like everything Jeff does, he does it like I think you're supposed to do things. I mean, you go like if you're gonna host something, well then host, and he'll have cheese and wine and all the things. Whereas I would go like, here's a bag of chips and a beer, and he went out of his way to set up the fireplace to make us feel comfortable. And I think people like that, like to me, I'm just a brain. You know, I'm not always the most sensual person, but like Jeff definitely like knows how to. No, we're in an environment now. You know, and I really appreciate him having done that for us. And the fireplace, the minute I came in, I go like, oh, that's right. Like, this feels warm and inviting. I was actually worried that we were going to be freezing here. And yet, I go, nope, my friend Jeff or our friend Jeff is going to take care of us. You don't have to worry about that.
Jeff.
Okay, Jeff.
JG.
Ajay's looking for a job right now.
I'm not sure if you meant to do that, but Ajay is
what
looking
is
for
a
a
deal?
job.
Whether you're going to get it or not, what ideally would you want to do? Outside of being a writer or a comedian, obviously.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to get voice acting work. I'm going out on a lot of auditions. At the end of the month, I have a part-time thing lined up where I'll be fact-checking for a
I can actually help you
magazine.
with that a little bit too, but not direct voiceover work. But I got like radio stuff that I can throw your way. You
Really?
need people, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Anybody here at the table?
I'm really looking. I would love to get into radio work, like of any kind. I just like being on the radio. It's fun. I don't
What's so
know if it's
funny-
on-air stuff, but I like like obviously we're doing this. Like
How long have we been hanging out with each other? And then it's like until now you go, oh wait, we're finding shit out about each other. You know what I mean? It's like, it's funny how I don't know what the point. I think there was going to be a point there. I didn't achieve it. What's with your energy still?
What? My energy is so weird? Really?
Well, I just
No, why are you
feel
quiet? You
like
got anything
you're-
on your mind?
No, I'm just listening. I'm listening.
Are you in a place today?
I don't know what that means.
Like, you know how like you can't ask men how they're feeling?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can definitely ask this.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling all right.
See?
Well,
There.
but can I tell you something,
There.
Kristy? Can I tell you
What?
something? You also project that there's always something going on. I've literally
I
shown up
see
with
his
you,
energy.
and you'll be
I
like,
don't
"What's with your
project
energy?"
shit.
And I go like, "I just
Fuck
got off the
you.
train. I
No.
just got off the train. That's the only energy I have. I'm glad
right. You're
not to be there."
wrong.
Hello, Grace.
Well, when you argue that,
Right.
She's good.
I did
The PowerPoints, okay?
Sore, yeah.
I just want Chris to be happy, that's all.
No, I'm never
smiling.
really happy. But yes, I am smiling.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it because of this lady?
What lady?
she's a lady.
Oh yeah, the lady.
You tripping on a lady? You tripping on a lady? You tripping on a lady?
Hey,
No, stop
Come
that.
on, you tripping on a lady?
I'm tripping on a lady.
Let me be all 70s.
You tripping on a lady?
Man,
Yeah, my brother.
You should have
Chris
tripped on
deserves
ladies.
a good thing.
You ever have anyone in your life because you're black who was 70s? I wish you did. I hope you have a relative who's like very 70s, 80s black guy. Like, hey, come here, son. Let me talk to you, and then just like schools you with the old. Because you're from New York.
Does anybody have like any like females in their family? Like,
No, none at all.
no, I mean like, I don't know.
None.
Like
Even a mom.
newborns. Are the newborns
The
females
only,
or
the
males?
only
Newborns.
niece I have is
I don't know
well,
that. Oh.
by saying niece.
Do you have any
Yeah,
nephews?
girl.
No one
I know,
posts
not at all.
by.
Do you have any nephews?
No.
Isn't that crazy?
Why?
I-
There's a lot of women.
Wait, I mean I have cousins.
That's my point.
I have like I guess they're technically cousins because they're like my cousin's kids, but my cousins have sons.
Sons?
Yeah.
How many?
One.
Are you noticing a trend?
No, I'm just noticing that there's a lot of
It's like that movie
women
Children
being
of
born.
Men.
I mean,
Yes.
what happened?
Like that movie
Children
Children
of
of Men. It's like that.
Well, you know what's
Haven't
interesting?
seen that.
In China,
It's a good one.
isn't that a problem? Even if they're born there, I mean, they get rid of them. You know, or
Well, depending.
Yeah.
Kill
Well,
them.
Not anymore.
Well, it's illegal.
and
in
now
here,
what
too.
they have is that there's all these single men in China, and there's no women
Yeah.
there, and they have a real problem.
Missing generation.
And then Japan has something like that too, like where apparently like the
gender
populace,
gap?
It's the younger populace is not interested in sex. Like they're just not fucking.
Yeah,
Right, and
I think that's
I'm
dope.
not interested in fucking at all.
Really?
Yeah, it's like I've lost my sex drive.
All right, let the silence settle.
But wait, I think that I hear a scientific development in what Chris just said. How did you notice this observation?
So I have to tell you, it's not legitimate. What is this like? Oh, women being born? Yeah, like always. What the fuck are you talking about?
Chris made an observation.
Which is a lot of
It's a stupid observation that he made because his energy's not.
Stupid, shitty observation. Your stupid
Why you
shit brain.
You shit on that girl.
Shut up the girl.
You shit on that girl. Why did it stick out to you?
Wasabi.
Wasabi.
I don't know. I guess a lot of my siblings relatives are having like kids,
Right.
and they're mostly females. I think that's kind of crazy.
But there's no scientific reason for that, I don't think.
He's
Well, no,
making
I
a
think there must be.
hypothesis.
There must be. It has to be.
Yeah,
I would love to do research and find out, just see how recent like births have been. Because obviously there's more women than there are men in the world, right? That's been a thing. Like there's like what 54%
The
to like 51.
Yeah, it's something like it's
Yeah.
it's not like crazy.
Yeah, not ridiculously.
but
yeah.
it's not balanced.
Yeah. But I would wonder now if it's actually more females being born.
It's harder to make males.
Yeah.
So,
Wait, is that a biological thing? I mean,
Yeah.
Because
how's
here's
that work?
why. Because when you're making a male, you have to like squeeze out the part for the dick, and then you have to roll it up between
the
your hands.
Play-Doh, yeah.
Versus if you're making a female, you just have to like shove your hand.
I
to
hate
make
both
a
of
vagina.
you guys. Because I was like, wait, really? That's how it's done? Do I need to do this at some point? That's what I was thinking. I hate you guys.
It's just
I
how.
think it's the perfect time to say, I swear to God.
I swear to God.
You know, I just want you to know, I want you, since you're in charge of, kind of in charge of running this, I want you to isolate your laugh. You have the best laugh, and I want that to start off the show. To me, with that laugh you got is like one of the most joyous sounds, and I want that to people
don't
to
say that.
associate that with I swear to God. Like,
Aw.
it's like, I don't think I've laughed like that in years. Like, where it's joyful and free, vulnerable, if you will. Vulnerable. When's the last time you laughed really good at anything? Anybody got anything like that?
I don't know. I laugh a lot.
Harry and I were looking at that video we were talking about today, the guy going off, and we were laughing at that because the guy is going like, "Hey, fuck you!" And he goes, "I hope you have insurance." I go, "How did he bridge those two worlds together?" Like, I'm gonna kick your ass, but let's exchange IDs, okay? And then I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. We're just laughing like, how's he losing his mind again? He's still rooted in like, well, there's a very practical thing you have to take care of. I'm gonna fucking rape your wife and murder your kids. But, you know, I'll see you in court in a couple of weeks. Hey, listen, is Friday good for you?
Last night I was just in my new apartment by myself.
Oh, that's
with
right.
a couple
Oh.
dogs.
Nice.
I actually live in a really awesome new place. I have like
Great.
a big room and it's cheap, and I live with these two little dogs. They're little
Wait, those are your roommates?
froofy. I have one roommate who's a comic, and then these two dogs who I hang out with a lot. So I was like, got into my head, and I was like angry, and I was thinking about my anger earlier in the day, and I was like, I want to like I went between like I want to jump off a bridge and like no, I want to like harness this anger, get really powerful, take over the world, and then
God.
burn it to the ground.
Wow.
And then I thought that, and then these dogs came and like nuzzled on me and were like,
Oh, it's the greatest. It's the
and I was
greatest.
like,
This is the greatest.
I was like,
It
this
really
is ridiculous.
It really is.
What's happening?
Dealing with my mom's passing in December, everyone was really sweet to me and really supportive, but the cats that I was taking care of, they would just like lay on you and go,
Yeah.
"Who's
These
gonna
dogs
be
are
all
the
night?"
best.
I said cats, motherfucker.
I know.
No, I agree with the dogs. I'm with the dogs. I'm with the dog team, man.
Yeah.
Although I love dogs too.
They're so cute. They're called Coton de Tulear. They're like French dogs
What?
from Madagascar.
Wow.
Like they're hypoallergenic, which
Huh.
I guess a plus. And they're very sweet. And their brother and sister too. That's the other thing. These dogs are so you can see sibling dynamics at
Do
work.
they fuck each other?
No, they don't fuck each other. You
Why
sick
did you have to
fuck.
make
That's what I do to my
bad?
brothers and sisters.
I just wanted to know.
Chicks don't know how to be vulnerable.
I just wanted to know. I just wanted to know if these siblings are fucking.
Well, she is the biologist in the group. I mean, she does.
That's
bring it
fair.
to
No,
her.
they don't fuck. They fight, and they like you can play one against the other for attention because they both fight for attention.
Oh,
but here's
wow.
what's super cute is like they're so in tune with each other. Like one of the dogs ate my roommate's weed because he left it out on the table.
Oh, yeah.
So this dog is tripping balls, and like. First he was lying on the couch, then he puked and felt a little better and like got up and was like, but he's kind of walking around in a daze and like stopping places. And like normally when the dogs are normal, if like they'll run up to you and they both want attention. And like, but if you start petting one, the other one will be like, and
what the
like
fuck?
bite it and like try to like, they're like jockeying for attention. But this time when I was going and petting the dog while it was high, the other dog was like, nah, I'm not fucking with that. Like, I can tell something's going on. I'm leaving it alone. It was so fucking adorable.
At one point, the dog is just watching Adult Swim and just chilling. Like, okay, I can handle this. Fuck yeah.
Hydrogen peroxide.
What made you laugh this week, or anything particular stood out that was
You
particularly
don't
funny?
listen.
I am listening to you. I heard you say hydrogen peroxide, so you're wrong. What made you laugh?
If your dog ever eats something.
Oh, yeah, we
bad,
have hydrogen peroxide around. My roommate told me that.
I
for
think
that
that's
purpose.
'Cause it
what
pukes.
You're in a depression and these dogs were brought to you.
Absolutely.
I see synchronicity.
Yeah, no, it's good. I mean, I haven't been. I don't spend enough time being grateful for things. This apartment is awesome. Like, I have a huge space to myself. I'm like, and I'm gonna make it a good space too. I'm like, that's actually what I haven't really been doing. Like a lot of comedy. I've been doing a lot of open mics, but I'm like, I really want to set up my space and like have a home base that I can, operate from.
That's so beautiful.
And then
What made you laugh this week?
also?
He's like, okay, we're done.
You're like,
with
I don't
this
give
one.
it.
I want to get everybody in before we're running close to the end of time.
My roommate is awesome, and her and I laughed together and had wine, and that's the first time I've let myself actually not get on stage. So taking time off from going to thousands of mics a week and just having wine was great.
Staying warm.
Staying warm, drinking wine, that's awesome.
She's not a
Sometimes
performer of any kind?
She's an actress. Yeah.
What about you, man? What made you laugh this week?
Oh,
That's
You.
the problem. That's the energy.
Aw.
I was gonna say you.
That's why
Okay.
Your energy's weird.
Oh,
But
what? What did you just?
your energy's weird.
Okay, you have like a
laugh.
lisp now. Okay, just making sure we all can.
Wait, I don't know why I associate being vulnerable and attentive with being that kind of, oh, well, no, whatever. What's wrong with you? But what made you laugh? Besides me.
I hope you get an audition where you have to play like this kind of gay character.
I don't give a fuck what I get. Just hire me. That's all.
I think you would play that character so well.
Speaking of which, let's talk about it.
Sure.
Wait,
What made you laugh this week?
Let's talk about sucking each other.
What?
Suckling?
Suckling?
Suckling each other.
Suckling dick.
Chris, bring it
Suckling.
home, man. I know that you're down. There's a lot of flavor. Why are you tripping up that girl?
Girl.
What made you laugh this week? Besides this group of people right here. Anything made stand?
Nothing.
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 Not
Really? You
one
really said that?
thing.
Yeah.
Did you
Huh.
suckle a little bit?
A little bit of
No, but I should. I should start suckling some dick. I don't
Your
know.
own dick.
Do you ever have this experience where you like I have dreams where I just like wake up in my bed and I'm like, wait, is today the day? And I can like I go down and I'm able to suck my own dick. And then I wake up and I'm like, God damn it, I have to go to work. Whatever it is. That's the thing now. But like that used to happen to me a lot in college. I would wake up, realize I could suck my own dick, start sucking my own dick. I'm like, I never have to leave the house again.
I don't know why I've
Victory.
You could just make
And then I wake up, I'm
videos.
like, God damn it, I have responsibilities.
I've been hearing that premise.
That's so
I've been
hilarious.
hearing that premise in stand-up pretty much since I started. I never agreed. I go like, I have no desire to suck my own
Is
dick.
that Tom Rhodes that did the bit?
Oh, so many different versions.
Yeah, I don't talk about it on stage because I feel like it's kind of hacky.
All I'm just, it's like,
But
no,
I
I'm
would-
talking about the idea. That's
just-
never been a fantasy of mine. I'm like, oh, I want to blow myself.
It's not a fantasy.
Like, I only stay at the house enough. I need reasons to get out of my fucking house. You know? And I like when the ladies do the sucking.
When the lady.
I don't know why I'm tripping off
Chris.
that girl. I don't know why I'm tripping off that
Don't
girl.
be tripping off that girl, though.
Don't tripping off that
Don't
girl.
be tripping off that
Y'all
girl.
tripping on bitches?
We're tripping off
Bitches.
bitches.
This is the first time I can actually say I've got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one.
Yeah. Hey, guys.
It's actually true.
2 bitches, right?
I got.
Or 3 bitches.
there's
Jesus Christ.
There's
Good
bitches.
numbers.
There's bitches, but they're not. They're
February's
not
your
problems. They're not
What
problems.
is your month?
There's 2 bitches at the moment. They're
bitches.
not problems.
Hopefully they don't
That
hear
was
this
wonderful.
podcast.
Understated. There are 2 bitches currently in my life, and none of them is a problem. Smoke a pipe. Smoke a pipe. Wear an
Yeah.
ascot. Hey, here's an idea. Mr. Hamilton has to go, so let's wrap
Yes.
it up. Do you have anything you want to
Oh,
promote?
we don't have to wrap it up. I mean,
We're gonna wrap this fucking shit up.
Oh my god, okay.
You guys didn't promote, goddammit?
No.
Why are you tripping?
Why I'm tripping?
You know you should promote the show. The Grizzly Pear, 5:30. Come on down.
No, don't come on
Okay,
down.
then I forget that. Sir?
I have an email list on a website you can join. I haven't sent out an email in a while. I need
Your
to do that.
depression.
Depression videos that I may or may not continue to make. I gotta figure some things out. I have to do less things overall, and that may mean scaling back the videos and all this.
I don't want this to sound weird, but I want you to continue your podcast with depression. and be like, if I stop doing this, guys, that means I killed myself.
Yeah. No, if I
So when
always
you
do
do stop doing it, they're like, oh no! Like think like the worst possible thing
That's called
happened.
emotional blackmail.
Yeah, they had to listen to
Yeah,
it.
that's straight up evil.
Yeah.
I have a show this week at this is bad promotion because I don't know where it is.
Just get used to doing it.
It's called Fear Corner. It's an improv show. It's where performers confront their deepest performance related fears.
Oh,
So I'll be confronting the fear of being offensive or evil on stage.
Right.
I don't know what that'll entail. 'Cause it's
Where's
improv.
that at?
That's what I'm trying to figure. It's at a place. It's called It's in Times Square. It's called like the Park or the Target something. Yep.
All right, fine.
That's what I said I was bad at promoting. 'Cause
No, but here's
in
what I
this
like:
moment-
is have something loaded up, just so we get used to promoting stuff.
Yeah.
About you, Miss Bellich, anything?
I have a couple shows this week, but I want to promote Eastville Comedy Club. February 17th, I'm producing a show on that day at 9 p.m. Eastville Comedy Club. Please come out. It's for Jewish singles, aka I'm looking for a surgeon that wants to marry me, and that is when the show is. 9 p.m. Eastville, Jewish surgeons. Please come by.
And I will be tonight. I'll be at the Pit doing a thing called Cherry Popping Standees, where it's like 6 new comics the first time, and then I close out the show, and it's at the Pit. It's at 8 o'clock, and I'm looking forward to it. The Pit's always been a fun place for me to perform. And then I'm doing improv tomorrow night at the Creek in the Cave at 5 o'clock, and it's funny. Like I gotta put a word in that for something everyone knows, but the Creek in the Cave is a fun place. I did it last Sunday, and 2 good shows, and then just like the comic hang, the classic comic hang. Just a bunch of people who are too caffeinated, high, excited about performing, just going on and on about shit. And it was so much fun. We were out in the snow talking. And that to me is like says, this must be fun.
I don't spend enough time at the Creek.
I recommend it, man.
I mean, I like it. I don't go to the open mics because it's like an hour or so to get to from where I live.
Yeah, no,
and it's like
I
a 3-minute
totally
mic.
get that.
So like,
Yeah, I was
But
lucky enough to be booked.
there's a whole scene, so I want to like spend some time on it.
You know what's funny is like when I hear something like The Scene, I instantly go like, I'll be left out. But then I go, no, man, just talk to people. That's it. And that's what I did. And I ended up like having a great time after the shows. All right, this is the I Swear to God podcast. You guys have a great week. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Au revoir.
Wow.